Hello everybody, welcome back. RoboCop Rouge City continuation of my first playthrough. On the last episode, we have pretty much completed all the side quests and a hidden quest. And now we are dealing with ED-209, which actually managed to kill us once. Got him. Of course, it's a ED-209 that malfunctions, and not me this time. That's what I'm talking about. That's the animation.
What happened here?
Ed-209 malfunctioned.
Is he still alive?
Not in this
not.
form.
OCP sent us a malfunctioning unit. I bet they did that on purpose. And what about the other cop killer? Where did Spike go?
Wherever he went, justice will find him.
Yes, we use the wood box to cover ourselves. Hold on. Actually gonna hide Greg because he was in for very long now. Complete the Vulture's turf quest. Oh, we're gonna visit Lewis. Nice. Can I level up? No, but I have additional boards. At least not yet. The mission has not been evaluated, so I'm not gonna change anything about my pistol. But I think I should change like the main board and the pistol like before the ED fight. And now I kind of regret not doing that. Oh well, you live, you learn. You live, you learn.
I am looking for a female officer who arrived yesterday with a gunshot wound.
You need to be a little more specific, honey.
Her name is Lewis. She is in a coma.
Second floor. Take the elevator.
You sure the elevator's gonna be able to freaking lift me over here? I actually want to see if there's anything else available. We definitely got, for a second I thought it's a police officer. Radio.
Do you lose sleep thinking about those crippling hospital fees? Are you worried that you can't pay for that heart transplant that you desperately need? Don't worry, there's always money to be found in you. Red marked, organ selling made easy. Come for a checkup today and leave with a personalized quote.
I didn't know I was worth so much. Thank you, Red Marked.
Oh my
Red
god.
marked, let's find the treasure in you.
Yes, let's find that NVIDIA graphic cards. Let's find them NVIDIA graphic cards. Just a fair exchange. I'm gonna give all my kidneys, which, well, in my case, it's only a single one. And...
Oh no.
And then I'm gonna get my GPU. Hell yeah. Worth the risk.
Sir, you're not allowed in there. That's the VIP section of the hospital.
But there's so much room in there, and we're all cramped up in this little space.
Sir, please calm down.
Right. Even in hospitals, there are people equal and more equal. Secret admirer. Kitty, you wouldn't answer, and I was dying to tell you that policeman was here again. He left chocolates for her and asked me not to tell anyone it was from him. It's so cute. I'm looking forward to seeing if his little advances are reciprocated. That is when the poor policewoman wakes up from her coma. The guy seems nice, except for that awful haircut. Huh? New skill. What's deduction does? Enhanced scanning. Scanning lets you more often detect helpful information such as safe combination and yep, give me that. Next is gonna be psychology. I'm gonna basically level up every single skill one at a time. I don't know if there's like if you can go for like specific builds in this game, so I'm basically gonna follow with my OCD. That's what I'm gonna do. It's awfully quiet in this hospital. No old people crying for help. And some of the people, I mean, this is like if you be talking about dystopia, this is very shiny looking. Like, sure, you have a bunch of people lying on the beds, rooms being and hallways being awfully cramped, but quite frankly, lots of times when you go to the hospital and you go through all the floor, you can hear a lot of things. They can hear people screaming to put them down of the misery. Some are really that miserable. Some people are just, you know, still under effect of anesthesia and they waking up and they acting irrationally. Some kids are also crying because they miss their parents because they're outside of the house and the parents are not then. In certain cases, it's newborn babies, but it depends on the section of the hospital.
Hey, Murphy. She's right in here.
Another visitor? She's in a stable condition. You know, some think that people in her state can hear what's
Pet the
happening
kitty.
around them even if they don't respond. Why don't you try talking to her? Now, I'll leave you two alone.
Hello, Lewis. Allow me to update you on our case. I know you would hate to be behind on the investigation. I found Officer Briggs. He is dead. Wendell Antonowski has the street vultures collecting bodies. His intent is not clear. I opened your present. It helped. Thank you. I could really use your advice, Lewis.
We are not leaving the card? We're not leaving the postcard with her? Or she's gonna magically wake up?
But there's no more room in the morgue.
Didn't you hear someone stole a bunch of bodies over the weekend?
A corpse thief? What is this world coming to?
Lewis, you always find a way to help.
We are not. No, like seriously, we supposed to deliver her the card. I guess maybe sometime later in the game because there's like no prompt, no nothing.
I'll keep her safe. Don't you worry about her.
Someone tells me that this guy is the guy that secretly admires Lewis. Because his haircut is kind of weird. But then again, it could be anybody, to be quite fair. Oh, we need to find somebody with a ridiculous haircut. Maybe he is still in the hospital. Yeah, still cannot access the VIP rooms. Yes.
What's her blood pressure?
I've got 40 pow.
Course VFib.
Okay, we gotta shock him.
Let's get the ambu bag.
Stand clear, shock him.
Clear.
All right, no pulse. Let's go intracardiac epinephrine.
Okay, everybody, clear.
Stand clear. All right, I think that's all we can do. Let's call it. What's the time?
6:15.
Yep, that PTSD is definitely kicking in very, very often. Question the pathologist. Well, first I could read this. Why do they need brains? All the individuals whose bodies were stolen were healthy and physically fit prior to their deaths. Apparently someone on the black market needs brains, but for what? For brain transplants? None has made successful brain transplants since, well, RoboCop. And that's the truth.
I'm guessing you're here about the missing bodies? No one from the police has come to talk to us yet. I suppose you're preoccupied with the living rather than the dead.
Tell me about the case.
Usually, we're pretty packed. There are even some bodies that have been here since Christmas. But a couple of nights ago, someone broke into the hospital and stole 30 of them. It's been a blessing in disguise, really. We've got so many unclaimed bodies that I feel like I'm starting to form relationships with them.
Is there any link between the bodies?
Actually, there is. Our thieves were very picky. All of the corpses had their brains intact. They didn't take a single corpse that had documented brain trauma. I've got to say, they were very thorough.
Anything else?
That's it for me, but talk to the security guard in the lobby. He should know more. Now that I'm looking at you, didn't I work on you? I recognize that jawline.
Corpses? Brains intact? Sounds like something that will happen in... I remember that they made a bunch of prototypes for the RoboCop 2 in the second movie. Optional question the security guard. Okay, where's the security guard then? Okay, I see.
Finally! I've been calling you guys for the past 2 days.
So you say.
What do you know about the disappearance at the morgue?
Sure, I know I'm just a security guard, but I know how you operate. I've seen the shows, so let me break it down for you the way you'd understand. I estimate the incident occurred at around 300 hours. Multiple perps entered the GMH from the east and then proceeded to the BLE. Then most likely used the EFS to get down to the MORGUE.
What can you tell me about the perps?
We caught their leader.
You caught him? Where is he?
Oh, I mean on camera. There it is. Caucasian male, late 40s, dapper dresser, if I can say so myself.
That was very helpful. Thank you for your cooperation.
No problem. Just because I don't have a badge or a service weapon or a cruiser and partner or even a bulletproof vest, that doesn't mean that I can't be of help to the police.
It's time to leave the hospital then. Fizz! Leave the hospital. Yep, leave the area. Are we gonna get back to the police station now? Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Good to see you in one piece, Robo. Mr. Becker wasn't happy when he heard about your little trip to Highland Park.
Of course he wasn't happy.
Between you and me, what you did was quite impressive. Maybe it wasn't an authorized mission, but it can still give us an idea of how your systems are holding up. So, let's see how you did.
Of course the Becker wasn't happy. Like a secret. All stolen OCP chest. Ah, I didn't get all this OCP chest. I thought I did. Oh well. A grading, 3 skill points available. Yippee. Now I'm also gonna walk around with the board, because I have like 2 additional boards.
Thank you for your cooperation. What's all the commotion?
New objective added. Objective company calls hospital visit. What's this? Take the PCB. That's another board. Okay. First of all, I'm gonna 5% lower requirements for dialogue options. So far I didn't really saw the dialogue options things. Double the earned public trust points. Neat. Right, combat for additional weapon damage and armor for additional damage protection, because that seems like a good thing to do, especially when I'm getting a lot into the combat. Save the current skills, yes. Can I remove the boards? Or do I have to? Yeah, I have to move them like this. I want to try different boards, you know? Change the board, let's see. The has been fed and pet, nice. Omniboard tier 3-1, Omniboard tier 3-3. Okay. Let me see what this can do. Auto feeder, automatic ammo feeder, no need to reload. Some rounds may split, dealing more damage at short range. More gore, increase the volume of the gore visual and visual effects. Okay, what about the other board? The... It's 2.0, 3.1, 3.3. Let's check the 3.2. Piercer. Piercer was more effective against armored enemies. Full automatic mode. And I guess this is it. There's also weapon spread. Uh-huh. And what about the 3-1? Massive damage. Increases damage dealt, no, but no critical hits. And then there's a single shot mode. Fires 1 round at a time, deals heavy damage. What else do we have? Weapon damage buff. I see. I see. She enjoyed it? Nice. The single fire mode would be good for like long range kills, but then again, not really. Like massive damage increase at the cost of the critical hits? Nah. I'm gonna change the board. Because that was 3-1. I don't want to take this one. I think I'm gonna take the 3-2 with the piercing. Yeah, because we got a piercer. Piercing bullets improve effectiveness against armored enemies. And fully automatic mode. That's gonna be good against like very heavy enemies. So yeah, I'm gonna take that. Okay, so how are we gonna do this here? So this is only this can only use up and down. So this is gonna go, yes. This could use up and left. Do I have anything up and left? I have 14%er. Then something that is like straight line. Because, okay, what's going to happen if I'm going to take this? Okay, that doesn't take the penalty, which is great, but now I need something like this. And that's a reload speed. Now, if I'm going to go like this, I need to have left-right, and I have a 20%er right here. But I also need something to go down, so 15%er is going to be good. That eliminates the penalty for me. I need something down right. Because I want to get the capacity, I want to get the armor piercing. Down right, down right, down right. That's down left. Down right 30%er. And now I just need something that leads me just up. 15% over here. There we go. So far we are riding without penalties. Now I need another something like... I need up and right. Up and right, up and right. Up and left. There we go. I know that I don't necessarily have to have like precise the same thing, but I simply rather have it like this. Okay, now I need something that is like straight line, and I have a 20%er. There we go, and now it's just one. I could take the 15% over here, as long as it doesn't have anything up. Yeah, 50% are like this one. There we go. Just full pure upgrade. Yeah. I guess I could do some merging too. I mean, don't really seem like I'm gonna find anything better, so cheap merging. Considering that, or maybe not. Let's not merge the chips, because what if I'm gonna have to, you know, what if I'm gonna need a specific configuration for the chip and I'm just not gonna have it? No, hold on. No. PCP board. I probably could replace this with this. That's 15%. 16, no. That would give me a penalty if I would use this. %. Yeah, that 13% is gonna stay over there probably. This is also gonna stay as it is. 16. Then again, I could put this over here. Yeah, that's additional 1%. Small difference, but it is a difference. 40%. No, the 30% here is gonna stay, and the straight dash. I could go. Yeah, that's also 15%. Yeah, this is probably the best I can do right now with this pistol, because I got the reload speed, I got the spread, I got the armor piercing abilities, we got the weapon damage increase. This is like this is good. This is gonna be good. Okay, we got the character leveled up. We have done pretty much everything. But I hope I'm gonna find even more boards.
This is not the time.
Uh-oh.
You all know the procedure by now. Officer Cecil will gather Briggs' belongings and deliver them to the family. They asked for a small funeral, so I expect everyone to give the family space.
Briggs was one of us. We should at least do something to honor him.
Best thing we can do is get those butchers that did this to him. I want to see everyone in the briefing room in 10 minutes. Now back to work.
Hey,
oh, we're
Murphy,
definitely gonna get some
you've been to the
revenge.
hospital, haven't you? How's Lewis?
I'm
Sleeping.
conscious, but stable.
She'll pull through. I'm sure of it.
It's time to hold OCP accountable. This can't keep happening.
Relax, Kaplan.
He's not wrong.
How many more of us have to end up in the hospital or a morgue before we do something?
It's like Sarge said, we need to get the guy who did it, so maybe let's focus on that? Speaking of which, there's someone who might know something. There's a guy in the jail that wants to talk to you, Robo.
A guy in the jail to have a conversation, huh? Fair enough.
See you later in the briefing room.
Yep, see ya.
Welcome back, Robo. You have a minute? First
Target
of all,
practice.
I wanted to say I'm sorry that I hesitated back at that steel mill. I already filed a report on the incident to Mr. Becker.
Fucking rad.
As I was writing it, I'd noticed a lot of opportunities to better myself. But considering that was our first mission together, it wasn't all bad, right?
You prove yourself valuable, you need training. He does need training. He wasn't really outside, he wasn't really there, so he definitely still needs training. He is valuable, but yeah. I don't know, because I don't want to be mean to him at all. You prove yourself valuable. You need training.
There are plenty of places to improve.
That's actually something I wanted to ask you about. I've been getting to know different aspects of being a cop, and there's one thing that I keep underperforming at. It's shooting. Would you mind showing me how you practice at the range?
Yep, let's do this.
Yes, practice makes perfect. Let us not waste any more time.
You want to go now? Yeah, great. Let's go. I love the smell of this room. Should we start? First,
yep.
I want to watch you practice. Can come it now? I just hit myself. That was awesome.
We are not done yet.
Right.
Ooh, that reload speed is great.
It is not.
Oh well, 304 points, that's good.
I took so many notes.
Next time, do it quietly. Eliminate distractions. Being overeager is one of them.
Ah, so that's the actual lesson. Now I get it.
Is your service weapon properly prepared?
I was issued this old gun and serviced it according to the manual.
I will try it out.
Sure thing. There you go.
Now give me the good old 9mm. Target practice, objective updated. Yeah, that's a 9mm, all right. Also infinite ammo. Oh Jesus!
Huh. Is everything okay?
That thing is dog shit.
Your service weapon is broken.
It's broken as all
I
hell.
calibrated it. I did everything the manual said.
You did it badly.
Beyond repair. They must have issued it to you by mistake.
Huh. I don't think that's entirely true. Other cops give me a hard time because Mr. Becker hired me to monitor you. But I guess that's the way it has to be.
No sulking in uniform. Be proactive. Get a different gun.
A cop must be ready. Get a different gun.
Sure. Thank you, Robo.
Get a different gun. If you're a cop, you need to be ready at all times. Having a faulty gun is not gonna help him at all. Do we have any other objectives? Yeah, no side objectives.
My favorite law enforcement officer.
Yeah, and it's my favorite, the watch thief.
Why are you in this cell?
I come here to think sometimes, and the food is better than in the soup kitchen.
Very resourceful. You're a freeloader.
That is resourceful.
Why, thank you. I try very hard to not try at all. But seriously, I was hoping to see you. I heard what happened to Briggs. After everything he did for me, I'll do whatever I can to help you catch that Wendell guy. He seems pretty good at pitting people against each other. Maybe I'll find some of his dissatisfied customers who'll be willing to talk to me.
It could be dangerous.
You kidding? On the streets, I'm a samurai. Well, with Briggs dead, it probably makes me more of a...
You are not a Ronin.
Okay, Johnny
Yeah,
Silverhand,
okay.
calm down.
Just remember, if you need anything, I'm your guy.
No hit run when? I don't know. First I need to like get like a good grip on this game. Like I need to become good at it. And with the way I'm playing video games, it's kind of difficult for me to become very good unless I'm gonna like super focus a single title for a long time.
In other news, Mayor Kuzak suffers another humiliation during his mayoral campaign. The hats that he gave away to the homeless citizens of Detroit seem to have another application. They turn into balaclavas that are now commonly used to protect the identity of liquor store robbers. As a result, we've seen an unprecedented spike in crime.
Lovely.
They are deliberately making me look like a fool.
Do they now? I'm looking around the police station because there might be like additional side quests to complete, maybe. Or something to read. Oh yeah, there we go. Speak of the devil. Rejection letter. Dear Mr. Starkweather, after a thorough review of your application, regret to inform you that we are unable to offer you life insurance. Offering coverage to any police officers would not be viable for our company due to high risk profile of the profession. Thank you for understanding. Sincerely, Life Wardens Corporation. Oh, Jesus. Sorry, but your healthcare coverage has been suddenly rejected mid-surgery. Thanks for understanding. Fuck you. Kind regards, American Healthcare.
Why am I always the one that has to do it? It's not fair.
Hey, Rosie. Which means they don't get insurance through the employer either. Yep, they just don't get any insurance over here.
What is it, officer?
Huh? I didn't realize I was talking out loud. It's just that I need to hang Briggs's picture on the memorial wall. It's just a lot. Hey, would you be so kind and help me? All you have to do is find Briggs's photo in the database and print it out. Just make sure to hang it straight. Otherwise, I won't hear the end of it from Sarge.
Database? Where was the database? In the memory of Officer Briggs. That's gonna be down below. If you don't get hurt, you don't need insurance. Easy, just don't get damage. Yeah. Just don't get any damage at all. I think it was in database. O'Neill, Kurtz, Lewis. Huh. Merit, bravery. Officer of the year. Huh. Is there Murphy? Can I find myself? Oh yeah, there's Murphy. AJ. Status deceased. Miranda Award, GD Conduct, Bravery, Memo Award. Current case file, none. Yeah, the guy was Briggs, wasn't it? Yeah. Print. In memory of Briggs. Turn off. Okay, now I just need to hang it. OCP wisdom of today, don't get hurt. Yep. Just don't have accidents. If you have accidents, you're a liability to the corporation, and corporation cannot allow itself to have a liability.
Thanks, Murphy. I still need to go get his stuff, so You know, I'm gonna take care of the desk, but could you get his belongings from his locker?
I mean, yeah, sure, I'm gonna do that. One thing. I didn't have a conversation with a psychologist yet. Hold on, let me get down. I'm gonna try to find a psychologist. Oh god, where was the room? Because I could not get a conversation with a psychologist. And I know the room is like somewhere around, isn't it? I'm not looking for locker. I'm gonna do that in a minute. Yeah, it's somewhere over here. Okay, it seems like psychologist is not even here. Like, she would normally be over here, and she got only replaced with that guy. They're really trying to fix that ED-209? I wouldn't even touch it with a 10-foot pole. Yeah, I guess she's simply not here. But there's a document. Excuse me. Fax from Baby Maid. Dear Mr. Becker, we're extremely flattered after hearing that RoboCop's main source of sustenance is our delicious baby food. That is why we wanted to present you with an opportunity for a collaboration. We would like to make RoboCop the face of Baby Maid. Who wouldn't want their child to grow up to be a real-life superhero? In exchange, we would offer a free supply of Baby Maid, as much as you could ever need. Please contact us, Veronica Guerra, Baby Maid Sales and Marketing. Yes, I definitely want to become a poster boy. It's so weird that they are giving, like, RoboCop eats baby food, even though it was pretty clear from the movies that he doesn't have a stomach. Like, his entire brain with the spine and eyes, it all got extracted. So why would he need a baby food? Collect the baseball, collect the tickets. Can I pick both? Okay, so it's only one of two items, I guess. Never mind, collecting both. For a second, I thought that the game was gonna be like, hey, collect two items, and Briggs also had a son. Yeah, it's the same son that was mentioned earlier in, like, the other earlier mission, right? And he also eats in the movie. Yeah. He still has a stomach, okay. But that would mean that they have managed to preserve majority of his body, even though the movie... No, wait. The brain? No, I am wrong. I think the brain in a jar was from RoboCop 2. What is it, from Kane? Yeah, I think they took the Kane's brain and they slap it into the other robot, but it was only the brain. Yeah, sure, go ahead.
In the box. I'll make sure his family gets it. You know, I usually do all of this alone, and it doesn't get any easier no matter how many times I do it. But having you share this responsibility with me, it actually helped. Thank you, Murphy.
Quest complete. In memory of Officer Briggs. Ah, time to go for the briefing room. Do I want to leave the... I mean, do I have any other option?
Thanks to RoboCop's insubordination, we finally have something concrete.
At your service.
Wendell Antonowski struck a deal with the street vultures at Highland Park.
A place where, for some reason, we weren't supposed to go.
Be that as it may, we're on the lookout for anyone from this biker gang. We also know what he's looking for.
Yeah, dead bodies.
Dead bodies whose brains are still intact, to be precise.
Wow, that's even more messed up. Why would he need them?
We'll get to the whys, but for now we need to focus on catching Spike. He's our connection to Wendell Antonowski. Since they know we're onto them, I'm expecting them to be in hiding.
They're not hiding. Put on Channel 9.
What in the hell?
I repeat, OCP Bank is being robbed by the notorious street vultures. We'll keep trying to get closer for a better view.
All right, everyone pack up. I want you all to be at SWAT's disposal.
Sergeant, am I back on the case?
I don't think Becker will give me grief if I let you go save OCP's money. You're reinstated. Everyone, move out!
Time to kill some criminals. At about 30 minutes. Okay, so what do they show at about 30 minutes? Like him eating, him having a stomach, or him just like having extracted brain with spine and eyes? Oh, yeah. What could possibly go wrong with those three?
Look at that. One of the cops was actually bothered to show up. No need, SWAT's got it covered.
What is the situation?
Vultures came up with the great idea of robbing the OCP bank. They've got hostages, and they claim there's a bomb. They must be crazy to think that OCP will just let them leave with their money.
Was there any sighting of Spike?
Not yet. But I'm sure they wouldn't pull such a stunt without their leader.
What is the plan?
Let me make this clear. It's SWAT's plan. You're no part of it.
Then you are going to need a new plan.
Oh, of course she's gonna get in, and yeah, she's gonna become a hostage. Dude, I hate being right, but it's definitely going to happen.
With this buggy brain of yours, you think you still remember how to put the heat on them scumbags?
I prefer to serve justice cold.
Let's show our little friend how it's done.
And why are you firing over there?
That's it. Stay sharp.
Entrance clear. Well done. RoboCop, open the gate for the Ed 209 units. We'll secure the area.
Additional healing. Grab this. Holding a pretty good score here. Yeah, the 209s have been defeated by the most devious... Ow. By the most devious of the enemies. The stairs. Excuse you?
You now have 15 seconds to comply. You now have 15 seconds to comply.
Fucking Windows 98. That's the weakest spot in the wall, as far as I can see. Well, the OCP is definitely winning. Do I still have to stand like ahead of you to?
Don't act like you're all that impressive.
Yeah, she's gonna shoot you in the head. I was under pressure. There was so many old PC screens that I could use. Simply shoot them all down. I mean, the TV screens to TV. Oh my god. I could use so many the old PC screens to simply, you know, just destroy all of them, but I was like under the pressure, so I couldn't even really do it. You know, no, let me get that HK. HK is a better view. Keen to go around. Hello. I'll take it. As the other room has the same. No, it has only a 50 cal pistol. Oops. I guess corpos are gonna pay for that. There goes the container. Cheap 11% and 12%.
RoboCop, I've received information that the bank
Animation.
manager is held hostage in the vault.
Where exactly is it?
Find the manager's office, and we'll go from there. It's at the far end of the office area.
Incriminating evidence. Gimme. Okay, so the office is over there. That means I can probably explore this room. Or it doesn't matter. Both paths are gonna take me whenever I need to go. Notes. What does this note says? Letter to be framed, Andrea. In the envelope is the letter I mentioned. Please frame it for me so I can keep it on my desk. I still can't believe that our noble founder wrote that letter to personally thank me for 25 years of my faithful service managing his bank. What a great man. In the letter, you're fired. Oh, we got a skill point. Hold on. We're gonna dedicate it into the vitality, additional health. God only knows that.
Your presence here is unauthorized.
So is depriving thousands of people of a roof over their heads. But OCP doesn't seem to mind that.
Explain.
Delta City. A heaven on earth that OCP plans to build in place of old Detroit? A city of the future where there is no crime or poverty. Do you believe the commercials?
I believe that RoboCop 3 actually gets into that, but I very little remember about that movie. Ambitious plan on another crime. I'm focused on making the city safe. Your judgment is clouded. I'm focused on making the city safe. Yeah.
I am working on the no crime part.
Then OCP may become the object of your attention soon. In order to create Delta City, OCP must first get rid of people who live in old Detroit. Now that's a topic I'd rather do a story on than you glitching. OCP offered these people investment in the project. The value of their property would cover the cost of entering the business. The later gains will far outweigh the cost, supposedly.
You do not believe that.
It's OCP. There must be a catch, and I think I found it. The documents say something about additional costs. I believe that's a loophole that OCP placed in order to scam people out of their homes.
That is only suspicion.
And I need time to prove that my suspicion is true. Time and some of these documents I found. If you detain me, the SWAT jerks will requisition them.
Yeah, you can go.
You can go, but if you continue to disobey the law, you will be detained.
Maybe I should have treated you more like a police officer than OCP's property. Anyway, the city owes you. And I owe you too.
I can see you've reached the manager's office. Great. Now look for a switch that unlocks the doors that lead to the vault. If I was a bank manager, I would probably ask for that switch to be installed somewhere around my desk.
Right, so that's the door to the vault. Why double objective? Oh, because it basically gives you, like, okay, look over here. Well, gee whiz, I wonder what the button is.
Now, take the doors behind the desk and turn left. The way to the vault should be open now.
I will not contribute to depriving my grateful employer of his hard-earned savings. We're opening this vault with or without your help, you old nutjob. What is this intricate device? Shut your fucking mouth! I think so.
Breach. Hostage safe.
I knew our founder would send his best.
We're not done yet.
Mr. Becker,
Oh, look at that.
alive.
I only played dead, so I didn't end up like you, with a bomb strapped to my body.
RoboCop, you have to defuse it. The explosion could cause the company enormous losses.
Armor 4. Someone could use the bomb disposal training. The support of combat engineering is advised. I don't think I have armor 4. I think I have it only in armor 3.
I need the support of a combat engineer.
I saw that Orpheus kid playing puzzle games on his breaks. Ask him for help. I'll be watching you from a safe distance.
Officer Washington, I am looking at a ticking bomb.
A bomb? Okay, I'm patching you through to the bomb squad.
There is no time. I will need your help to defuse it.
Gosh, I mean, I'll do my best, but just give me a moment. First aid, kidnapping...
Are you looking for a bomb defusing chapter in the police manual?
Found it. First rule, call qualified personnel. Oh, no. Okay, tell me what you see.
A bomb. Well, first of all, it's a C4.
It's a C4 explosive and seems to be homemade.
Yeah, that's what I'd expect from the street vultures.
4 cables, green, 2 reds, and blue.
4 cables? Got it.
4 connectors with different voltage.
What's the highest voltage?
24 volts. Cables lead to the fuse.
Does the fuse appear to be electronic?
Affirmative.
Okay, so they used this kind of bomb before. According to the diagram, you should...
Okay, I'm sorry for pausing like mid cutscene, but the ad break is gonna happen soon, and then it's gonna be a good time for me to also take a break. So people of YouTube, hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. People of the Twitches, I will be back right after the ad break is gonna be over. BRB.